heels are itching to hit the road. Shake the stress off and just let go. I want glitter like a disco ball. Let my light shine and just take off. My heart is pounding to just be free. Body swaying like a Cali palm tree. Vagabond.
So we are making our way up the approach trail. This is the stream that goes along from the falls, the road, all the way up the track. Speed Bump has found a picnic table to start with. We've made it about maybe 1/10 of a mile, so we make no bones about it. We are not in hiking shape or backpacking shape by any means or stretch of the imagination. However, we are going to hike our hike. This is the way it's going to be. It's real. It will take us a while to get going. But again, it is a beautiful morning here at Amakaola Falls. Beautiful day to start. We had asked the Lord for clear weather for the first few days. He's been faithful and gracious for that. We are thankful. We know rain is coming. It's inevitable. The weather, but today is absolutely gorgeous.
Gypsies of yesterday.
Okay, so we are at the visitor center. We have just registered and weighed our packs. Mine came in at a whopping 44 pounds, and
Mine
Speed
is
Bumps
35 pounds, and my registration number is 465.
Mine is 466, and we are getting ready to begin the trail here. And we
Going
are
to
at the visitor center, as you can see. And right over here is the famous arch, and that is where we are headed to. And we are getting ready to begin our trek. So we are headed up to the falls right now, and we will check with you after we get up the falls.
On our way.
Okay, so we're live here in Speed Bump, and I didn't catch your name.
I'm Beverly.
Beverly works here at the registration.
Yeah, I'm volunteering. He's working.
Okay, her husband's up there working. That's who we registered with. And we are getting ready to go into the arch of the famous begin. So we are making our way up the approach trail. This is the stream that goes along from the falls, the road, all the way up the track. Speed Bump has found a picnic table to start with. We've made it about maybe 1/10 of a mile, so we make no bones about it. We are not in hiking shape or backpacking shape by any means or stretch of the imagination. However, we are going to hike our hike. This is the way it's going to be. It's real. It will take us a while to get going. But again, it is a beautiful morning here at Amakaola Falls. Beautiful day to start. We had asked the Lord for clear weather for the first few days. He's been faithful and gracious for that. We are thankful. We know rain is coming. It's inevitable, the weather, but today is absolutely gorgeous. That's all.
I'm going to go ahead and go because you're faster than me.
Okay, we made it to the steps, and we're beginning our journey up 175 steps. And we have not even got to this part, and we are already almost getting a little tired, just getting up the hill. And the way it is, the way it's going to be, but we will get back with you when we get up the steps. Speed bump is already going. I'm going to catch up. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Trail light and speed bump here. We are leaving the Lynn Foot hike in.
It's beautiful.
Has been a beautiful stay.
Yes.
It's a beautiful crisp morning. It's about 41 degrees. March 6th, Saturday morning. We are getting ready to head back to the approach trail. It is 1 mile to the approach trail. Springer Mountain says it's 4.5 miles. This is the sign. And we are headed up the approach trail. Just a little catch up from yesterday. We made it into the Linfoot Hill Inn just a little before 5 p.m. I will say that from the base of Amicalola Falls going up the 600 and some steps, then another 5.4 or 8 up here to the inn was extremely strenuous for Speed Bump and I. The last few
To say the least.
miles were tough, and so we have decided, it's about 8 o'clock, so we decided to skip the heavy breakfast this morning and to get on the trail early to give us the best shot, since it's 4.5 miles just to Springer Mountain.
Where are we headed this morning? Well, or today is our aim is Stover Creek, Stover Shelter?
Yeah, today, you know, our sites originally, this is lime green trail this way.
Okay.
We were just making sure of our blaze before we took off for our mile hike back to the approach trail. Our original intention, you know, like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan till they get punched in the face. Well, we got punched in the face a little bit yesterday, so we have lowered our expectations today, realizing that this 4.5 miles will be tough for us, and there are plenty of places to tent camp even after Springer Mountain. There's first one starts at 0.2 of a mile, I think. So we will decide. I think we looked at Stover Creek, I believe.
Yeah,
Shelter, and that's going to put us, oh, not quite a 8-mile day. Yeah, close to it, just under. And we are starting off slow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Say the
our
least.
motto is every day a brand new hike. Today's a new day.
Yes.
And we realize we don't have our hiking legs yet, so we are not going to try to overdo it any more than is necessary.
Yeah.
And
Tax
you know,
a little more than we want.
if we can get in our 8 miles today, we are going to be happy with that.
Yes.
And from there, you know, eventually we'd like to get at least 12 miles a
Yeah.
day. But that's probably 3-4 weeks
Yeah.
down the line for our legs to get under us, and we're trying to be realistic about this. And
Yeah.
the main thing is we're just trying to enjoy it. We
Yes.
love hiking, and so
And yesterday, yes. was a
yesterday beat
beautiful
us
day,
up,
Beautiful hike.
but it was
just
a beautiful
hard hike.
day. Temperature was nice. So, and it's supposed to be nice for the next 2-3 days up in this area as we move on towards Neal's Gap is kind of our next kind of goal. So and it's about 30-40 miles from here, so we have a ways to go, but we'll check back in with you when we get to Springer Mountain.
Yep.
4.5
Yep.
miles, and then we will let you know what we kind of decide there and the time that it's going to be. So for now, we are going to check out. All right, trail light and speed bump. We are at the top of Springer Mountain. We are standing here by the official plaque in the first blaze,
Yes.
with 2,000 some miles to go. And we made it here about 12:30. We wanted to make it here at noon, but we didn't quite make that. So we are looking to probably go to Stover Creek Shelter next. It's about another 3 miles up the trail to a shelter, and we're not going to push it to start off with. We're taking our time, so 8-mile days are fine with us for right now till we get our trail legs. We got a ways to go for that. And we are just feeling blessed and highly favored to be able to
Absolutely.
be hiking this trail, especially when you're able to hike it with your wife. So it's a little bit unusual. And you know, they say the world says a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step, but we actually would say that we take no steps without our Lord and Savior Jesus to be with us. This is a prayer walk to us as much as it is a journey and a walk. And I'm not telling anybody we're heading to Katahdin. I'm not telling anybody we're heading to Maine. I'm just saying we're heading north. We're just pushing north every day and enjoying the day. It's a beautiful day here on Mount Springer. Couldn't be any better. It's probably almost about 60 degrees, no wind, sun. We are just thrilled and excited, and we are ready to pack up because we spent about an hour here lingering around. We have signed the registered book, which is right up here on top of the hill. So we are now officially signed in, and we are officially NOBOs, which means northbound, and we are
Headed that way?
headed north. Speed bump says we're headed north, and we need to get that way because the sun will be going down, but we will check in with you later on. That's it for right now. Okay, here we go. We decided to go ahead and show you the first blaze.
Second.
Actually, the second. Speed bump has corrected me because the first one is on the rock. This is the first blaze on the trail officially.
I'm gonna touch it.
Right here. Speed bump wants to touch it.
I do. There we go. Yes.
Head on down the trail,
Thank
Speed
you,
bump.
Jesus.
Take off. So we are officially beginning our northbound venture. And like we said, such a nice day up there on the mountain. Kind of an important place for us. We've been looking to start for a long time, so we took our time up there, and I think it's around 1:30. We're starting the trail, so another 3 miles. We are going to try to make it to Stover Creek shelter area for a tent tonight. We decided that because this will actually be our first setup of the tent here on the trail, and we just want to make sure everything goes correctly. We have others coming up on such a nice day, and other hikers.
Oh, to the parking lot?
Yeah.
3/4?
3/4.
Yeah, a little bit more than 3/4, but
Okay.
that's pretty easy.
Okay.
I mean, it's down. It's
Yeah.
down the whole way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we are headed down 3/4 of a mile to the parking lot, and we will check in with you later around Stover Creek. So we'll check in later. Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Speed Bump and me are making our way down what they call the Green Tunnel. I now see how come they call it that.
We had a great night.
We had a good night. We did. It was our first night.
Stayed warm.
We made it to Stover Creek. So we did almost 8 miles yesterday, and we will have to say we were kind of beat up over it. We're a little concerned about how far we're going to go today. We're going to, I think Hawk Shelter is about 4 miles from here, so we're going to head on up the trail to Hawk Shelter and then do some reevaluation with our AT guidebook that tells us where everything's at along the way, and we will readjust there. But this is Saturday, March the 6th. This is our second
No, it's Sunday.
Sunday, March the 7th.
Yes.
Yesterday we started, and today, that's right,
It's
is
the
Sunday.
Lord's Day.
It is the Lord's Day.
And we are thankful.
And it is our second day officially on the trail. So
Enjoying it.
we are
immensely. It's
tremendously
beautiful.
enjoying it.
Yes.
I will
Beautiful.
turn this around for you right now, and you can see the trail that we're going down as we're trailing.
Hey, stop at the creek for me for a second.
These are the creeks that we go by,
Stop.
and Speed Bump is calling for me to stop, and so we are going to
This is for
do our
For our little
emblem.
grandbabies.
And this is what we do,
We love
At the
y'all.
and we send them back to them.
Emmy inside, we love you. Miss you.
So I'm doing a pirouette across the creek. It's a little more interesting when you got a 45-pound backpack on the back. It balances a little bit off. We got a ways to get used to it.
Yeah.
We will we're trying to get our hiking legs. It's gonna, if we can stick with it, it's gonna take at least 2 or 3 weeks for us, I'm sure, if not a little more. But you know, we're just our motto is every day a brand new hike. We're enjoying the day and the hike.
Signing off.